Is the Woodlands, Texas still worth it in 2026? Welcome to the Living in and Around the Woodlands, Texas YouTube channel. I'm Cheryl Vecchio, your host. For years, the Woodlands was Texas' best kept secret. Then the secret got out. We hit #1 on niche.com's multiple times. Huge companies relocated here and suddenly everyone wanted in. But now it's 2026. And if you're sitting in California, New York, or even just somewhere in Houston looking at Zillow right now, you're probably seeing those price tags and asking the hard question, did I miss the boat? Is the bubble still magical, or is it just overpriced now? Today, I'm answering that directly. No fluff. We're looking at the 2026 rankings, the current school reality, the lifestyle, and the brutal truth about what it costs to buy here right now. Let's figure out if the Woodlands is still worth moving to. If you're new here, I'm a local real estate agent living and working right here in the Woodlands. My team helps dozens of families relocate here every year and navigate these exact questions. If you want the real boots on the ground info, just hit subscribe. Now, do the rankings and reputation still hold up? Let's start with the foundation. Why did this place get so hyped? Back in roughly 2021 and 2022, niche.com named us the #1 best city to live in America. That put us on the global map. Here in 2026, are we still #1 every single year? Sometimes yes, sometimes we're top 5. Other amazing suburbs across the U.S. are catching up. But the point isn't just the number, it's the consistency. The Woodlands is a master plan community that actually stuck to the plan. The reason it still ranks incredibly high for best places to raise a family and best public schools isn't because of the hype, it's because of the infrastructure, the safety protocols, and the community engagement are baked into the design. It doesn't feel like a sprawling suburb. It feels like a collection of small towns hidden in a forest. That reputation, it's still very real. Now, a lot of what you are buying is a lifestyle premium, but rankings don't justify these 2026 prices alone. You have to look at the lifestyle. When I talk to people who are relocating, I tell them, you aren't just buying a 4-bedroom house. You are paying a premium for the bubble. Here is the 2026 lifestyle reality. #1, the convenience/nature balance. You are still enveloped in trees. Seriously, sometimes you can't see the Walmart from the road because of the strict signage laws. Yet you have world-class medical, things like Memorial Hermann, Houston Methodist, Texas Children's, right here. You rarely have to leave the bubble. And then there are amenities. We have over 220 miles of hike and bike trails connecting every village. We have Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, one of the top outdoor amphitheaters in the world, right here in our backyard. And this year, they have over 40 events scheduled there. The waterway, Hughes Landing, the amenities have only matured and gotten better over the last 5 years. If you value being able to bike to dinner, take your kids to 150 different parks, and see a major concert on a Tuesday night without driving into downtown Houston, that is the lifestyle premium you're paying for. And then there are the schools. For about 70% of the people I move here, this is the deciding factor, the schools. In 2026, the Conroe Independent School District feeders within the Woodlands remain stellar. We are talking consistently A-rated campuses by the Texas Education Agency. The competition is high. The sports programs are stellar, and the arts programs are incredible. We also have elite private schools like the John Cooper School and the Woodlands Christian Academy that draw people nationally here. So here's the truth. These schools act as an insurance policy for your property value. Even if you don't have kids, you want to buy in a top-tier school feeder zone because it guarantees demand when you go to sell. That hasn't changed in 2026. Okay, let's rip off the Band-Aid. Here's the hard truth. Let's talk about the 2026 price levels. If you looked at prices here 5 years ago, forget them. They are gone. Here is the reality on the ground right now. Inventory is tight. People who moved here in the last few years with 3% interest rates are reluctant to sell. They are staying put. Low supply keeps prices high, and while home prices decreased by 12% year over year since 2024, they are still at 39% higher than they were in 2021. The entry level has moved. Finding a detached, move-in ready, single-family home inside the Woodlands for under $350,000 is all but gone. The median sale price in 2025 was $598,000. Finding a home under $500,000 is incredibly difficult, bordering on impossible depending on the village. The new sweet spot, the competitive family home segment, updated 4-bedroom, 3-bath, good village, is firmly in that $650,000 to $1.2 million range now. Also, if you're moving from out of state, do not forget Texas property taxes. We have no state income tax, but our property taxes are high in comparison to many other states. In the Woodlands, depending on your MUD tax, you're looking at roughly 1.8% to 2.4% of your assessed value annually. On $1 million home, that's a significant monthly cost you must factor in. However, the good news is that the Woodlands has low property taxes in comparison to most areas of Houston, Harris, and Montgomery County. So back to the main question. Is the Woodlands still worth moving to in 2026? Even with these higher prices? The verdict? Yes, but with a caveat. If you're looking for the cheapest square footage in Texas, this is not it. You can drive 20 minutes north or west and get a bigger, newer house for less money. But if you are looking for the best lifestyle your money can buy, and if you want the A-rated schools, the endless trails, the safety, the mature trees, and the incredible community feel that has only gotten stronger, then yes, it is. The Woodlands holds its value because it delivers on its promises. It's no longer a hidden gem. It's a blue chip stock. You pay more for it, but it's solid gold, reliable, and a fantastic place to live. And if you're trying to figure out which village is right for you or what your budget actually gets you in the 2026 market, let's have a talk. You can simply book an appointment with the calendar link attached to this video. I have a free 2026 relocation guide to the Woodlands linked in the description below also. It breaks down the villages, the tax rates, the current market data. Download that, drop a comment below if you have questions, and I'll see you in the next video.